Hey, thanks for clicking on this. We're going to jump right in here. Today, we're going to be drawing a Glabrezu. Now, the Glabrezu is a demon in Dungeons and Dragons. And while that kind of has a very shady history with D&D, D&D was always getting in, Dungeons and Dragons was always getting in trouble with the demons. So they ended up renaming them. What did they call them? The Shikari. What was it? Oh, it was Tanari. Tanari, and now Tanari is just a type of demon. But for a while they were calling them Tanari. They weren't calling them demons because they didn't want people to freak out. But now we just call them demons because no one really believes in demons and stuff anymore. I mean, come on. Nobody believes D&D is demonic anymore. It's just a game like anything else. But yeah, there are like real demonology type creatures in Dungeons and Dragons, like the succubus or whatever. But as far as I know, the Glabrezu is completely made up. And it's a really cool design. Let me read from the monster manual here. Like succubi, the Glabrezu occupy themselves with tempting mortals into ruin, but prefer to lure them with power rather than passion. They also make formidable opponents in battle. Glabrezu are towering 15 feet tall, broad, and well-musculared, with 4 arms, 2 ending in clawed hands and 2 ending in powerful pincers. They have dog-like heads and sharp fangs and penetrating violet eyes. Their skin color ranges from deep russet to pitch black. And for this one, I went ahead and went with the pitch black. Whenever I see drawings of this guy, he always looks so... I don't know. They just draw him as a big ugly demon, and I feel like if you're gonna occupy your time trying to tempt people, you'd want to look a little bit more human. You'd want to look a little bit more. If you're gonna tempt people, you gotta look a little tempting. We'll just say that. So I want him to look like a well musculared dude, like a man babe. Something for the ladies, and some of the fellas, But yeah, I don't mind drawing muscular dudes. It's basically just superheroes. They're all naked dudes when you get right down to it. Skin tight outfits and whatnot. I am into ladies though, so just so you know. Well, one lady in particular right now. So, but yeah, for the dog-like head, I wanted to play up the, make him almost like Anubis, almost Egyptian looking. I ended up with that. So I ended up with the long, like collared neck, and I gave him just a knife. Thought that would be really cool. Like festoon him in gold, like he's. He should look very regal, look very like somebody who could actually give you the power that he's promising you, like he has it himself, and he can hand it to you. Yeah. So yeah, my first introduction to this creature was an ex-girlfriend of mine when I was in high school got a it was just the binder for the monster manual or for AD&D, and I guess you would buy like the modules to put in the binder, but all it was the binder, and there was like a spiral notebook in there with like dungeon notes, and there was a bunch of dividers, and she went ahead and gave me the dividers and the notes and stuff, but she kept the binder for herself because it looked cool. And it did. It was basically the cover of the monster manual on a binder, which, whatever. You break that out in school back then, and people probably wouldn't really care, but I bet you if you broke that out now, people would be like, "Whoa, dude, that's like." So yeah, needless to say, I wish I still had that. I do have the dividers still, and I think I've got those notes around here somewhere. Anyways, in the notes there was it was like, notes for an adventure. I guess the person who had it was a DM, so they made this whole adventure around the Glabrezu and tempting people, and it was kind of like a Star Trek episode. Like you find each player's desire, what they want out of the game, and you tempt them with it, and they have to try to defeat the Glabrezu in this dungeon. And there were like Vrox or whatever, and succubi, and lots of gold, but the gold was booby trapped or whatever. So stuff like that. Like magical weapons, the kind of stuff that adventurers would risk it for. But yeah, I probably have those notes around here somewhere. I don't know. It was really cool. But yeah, after that, I just kind of became like mesmerized with the Glabrezu. I think it's a really cool, one of the cooler original Dungeons and Dragons monsters. Especially when I draw it. Yeah. They always draw them just these big, chunky demons. But if you're going to be convincing people to trust you or whatever, you gotta look like someone who's trustworthy, or someone that's I think if demons were real, they would be kind of I don't know, they would look like something that was tempting, like I can never talk when I have the microphone on. I can think in my head all day, but they would look appealing, basically. Like they always show those pictures of Lucifer before he falls, and he's like, in the whole. Oh, yeah, the video messed up on me there. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out, so eventually I'll get it, and I'll get it together. But yeah, the video kind of messed up there. I'm sorry. But so I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. Yeah, Glabrezus are always tempting people with power and money and all that stuff. I wonder if me drawing it will somehow like summon it to me or something. I don't know. That's kind of a silly thought. Like I want this YouTube channel to make some money, so I'm gonna summon the Glabrezu to try and make this channel something. But yeah, he's definitely looking very Egyptian, And I went with the black design. And I went with like red for his claws so they'd stick out really well. But yeah, I think he looks really cool. The one thing I missed was the obviously the lavender eyes from the description, and a lot of descriptions have him have horns, which I obviously didn't add to this version, but I think if you squint, the ears kind of look like horns, so I win. Yeah. It's just weird. All these audio video problems I'm just learning as I go along here. Eventually I'll get it. I really like, coloring this, obviously gold, because it's so shiny, I use the rules of, just go with the solid color, instead of adding dark to yellow, adding black to yellow, because that just doesn't look right. Well, it doesn't look right with any color yellow, but if you add orange and then just straight up white, it makes it look like gold instead of just dirty yellow, whatever. So then, of course, just bright red claws, so you know they're coming at you. Cleopatra coming at you. Yeah. Of course, I had to Liefeld the feet because I ran out of space at the bottom of the page, but you get the idea. Probably would have had it up on some like wolf hooves or wolf feet, that kind of triple jointed kind of legs like you'd see on a furry or something. Is that what I'm doing here? Am I drawing furry art? Of course, I added this red coloration just to kind of give him a little bit more variety in his design, and I think it looks cool. You kind of question, you're looking at him and you kind of question, is that just the color he is? Or is that blood spattered all over his chest? And, he's holding the knife, but one of his hands is just kind of out there, like he's reaching out to your hands. Like, come on, take my hand, and I'll give you everything you want. Yeah. Obviously, the eyes should have been purple or lavender or whatever. But I made them red, and I gave him those kind of curly things that just kind of pop out like I did in the Raziel drawing. Yeah, so running out of things to talk about here. So, yeah. Oh, the Metal Jesus drawing. I'm definitely going to go back to that. The next one I was going to do was Kinsey. I'm definitely going to get back to that. I just don't want to do a half-assed job on it, I want to make sure that, because I'm drawing these people that I know, and I don't want them to be like, what the hell, mine looks like garbage, like, I want them to, like it or whatever, so, but yeah, I don't want to, these ones I just threw together, these drawings I threw together really quickly to kind of, like I've said before, just throw something up. So I make sure I have content in the hopper ready to go so that I can kind of take my time with other stuff. You can see I'm making those ears. I'm exaggerating those ears as much as I can, making them almost look like bat ears, kind of like little bat wings coming off the side of his head, outstretched. Yeah, and then I add some white in on the muscles, make them look nice and shiny, like he's oiled up, like a professional wrestler. Can you imagine this guy in the ring? Wow. It's like, he's got him in the mandible claw, like literally. Yeah. Man, I think I need a cigarette after drawing this guy. Look at that. Oh, I'm kidding. Or am I? I am. Kind of. Let's see. Yeah, the mouth sounds. What else am I doing here? I don't know. I'm probably just like looking at my drawing and going, wow, I drew that. Well, coming up, I'm going to zoom out so you can see all of them together. There's a nice group shot, and then we're going to do a close-up. There he is. Look at him. He's looking real good. All right, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you next time, hopefully when I'm drawing Kinsey. All right, have a good one.